Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best.
What you doing? What you doing? Now let's ride. Wait a minute. Why don't we do that? We're gonna see how this ball run today.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Nice.
And now we'll get a look at this
Tigers.
offense for the first time today. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're
like
going
we're about to
get
storm.
the
That's why I'm
football.
trying to go ahead stream this last game because we like we're about to storm where I'm at.
From the gun, the running back has it.
We got to be the last one
That one could
for the
really
night
put this
because I don't want
drive
no
into high
missing
gear as they
screen.
have a first down at the 37.
And a great job on the
Don't let
offensive
make
line.
it
You're
clean.
gonna run
Let's
the ball
blow 'em
right up
out,
the middle.
baby.
You better control the line of scrimmage.
What we
You
got
can
to
see
do.
the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just
block.
enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They go to the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Shit.
This is a guy that can find you.
Good job. See it?
That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air.
Good shit. Good
Finds
shit.
a man on the right.
Touchdown.
Oh, look out. There he goes.
Touchdown.
He's
Tigers.
got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in
Tigers
a
on the
hurry.
board first.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about it.
They better put up a fight.
They'll bring it out to the 25. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
It might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
He's got an open man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wide receiver shows motion. The play action fake. Fires to the middle.
Good shit. I thought he was supposed to have that pick, baby.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Good shit, good shit.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting a pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Absolutely perfect.
That is for sale.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Tiger.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone.
Yes, sir.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up to the passing game.
Come on, man. Give me that 1st down, bro.
Down to the 13.
No, you lying.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Good. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the...
Touchdown, Tigers.
A touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
No. There was no first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. He's brought down solid. Pick up on the touchdown. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you
country,
feel
right?
it.
In the country, right?
They create separation, they wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get
City.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
What we doing?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have
No, I
much
slapped.
choice, just had to throw
I just know I slapped.
It'll be 4th
Oh, I
down.
missed him though.
And here comes the punt team.
There
You
go,
ought to be
Hope.
able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really
Yeah,
nice
so getting
job
past
as
that
they stick
14,
them
like we
deep
get
in their
stuck on
own
that
end. They'll
14, bro.
mark it around the 10. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Avery. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely.
Players like this just do a good job of making it there. And if you want to drop back into play coverage, that's fine. He can scramble around, buy time, beat you down the field. But if nothing's open, boom. I take it easily, get a first down, make a big play, just make it a headache for the defense. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and
no
long.
block, baby. None.
On the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
No block.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Bro, we get stuck on this. It's 14, bro.
Fair catch called for and made around the
knock
20-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. He locked up and
good job.
Nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right?
Shit.
Trying to
4
get
for 1.
running up the middle,
Good shit, Tiger. Tiger guys are doing real. Defense doing a real good job.
He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time.
Offense always good.
On the return, it's Fields. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Get it together.
Leads it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
Good
He gets a big chunk of yardage to the 44-yard line. Love what they did there, in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there and let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success.
Good drive.
Brought down after a nice game. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
Good drive, baby.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Oh, my God.
They'll throw again after the
incompletion. Oh, my God.
And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
Down Tigers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Go, baby.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3
You get 2 more for the head.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7
no
over
good.
Northern Illinois. We've got
know
our
the
eye
Gators
on
gonna
this
crank
one
up in a
and
minute.
everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going up top on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on first down.
Good
And he
shit,
got
good shit.
smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Bowers. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly.
Yes, sir.
And this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Using the quick game.
God, my God, my God, my God, my God.
Offense rolling with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Makes the grab.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Gets it out quickly. They get him down with this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Bowers. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights.
Swag and we serve. You watch me swag and serve. Me on that naughty, exotic, polo on my body. Just feel it. Just feel it. Just feel it.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw.
That line gone now.
And it's been said football is a game of
no more
inches,
rain.
and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Movement here from the tight end. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh,
and they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Y'all at 28.
And here comes the punch.
10, 13. Good on.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Avery.
Come on.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back up now to their offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Ah, come on, man.
That's shit. He's got space. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Bowers. He looks that one in nicely.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
No.
And they missed the field goal.
Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And now this offense will take the field again. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
On the run, it's Avery. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
That's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a first down. Get a new set of downs.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they got left in them. First down to start the drive after the break. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
If this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep a physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Now Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working.
Oh, my God. No.
This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over the Astronauts. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bowers. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Come on, get off the block.
Throws to the back. He's got him this time. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys. And that's exactly what that QB did on that angle.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Every time like that, bro, they're going to drop balls every time, right?
Opportunity.
I don't even see it. Let them take
Misfired
off.
on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quick strike complete.
Straight in there.
They'll get him stopped just short
Yeah,
of the end
they
zone, but they're
do.
in business here with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Bowers. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep
Give me that ball, boy.
1st down here for the offense.
Give me that ball, boy.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21.
Oh, come on.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like
good job, Tyler. Good job.
Rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this was...
Tigers.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is
Let's
bad.
go, baby.
Now they've won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. And we know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.